Can you hear me now? All right, I guess I need to start all over again because you couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, yeah. All right, we're back. My microphone was off. Okay, so let me start again. Hi, Miss Patricia. She was the first one here. Hi, Brenda. How's it going? Hi, Christina. Hello. How's it going? Hi, Cheryl. Hello. Hi, Monica. How's it going? Hi, Barbara. Hello. Hi, Tracy. How's it going? Hi, Pansy. How's it going? Who else do I see? Hi, Deidre. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Okay. I'm on day 3 of keto, so I'm drinking my tea. This is the Tezo Passion Tea, the Starbucks tea. Mm-hmm. Because I'm on my fast, okay? Hi, Jolene. So far so good. I actually thought I would be way more like freaking out because I'm a big sugar addict, but I'm doing pretty good. So, yay! Hi, Deborah. Oh, thank you, Tracy. It's coming in. I want to shave these sides up. I haven't colored it so you can see actual gray hairs. Not cool, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, so today we have a the wigs and coaching live sale. I did one, what was it, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I think. I started doing that this year where we're gonna do the live sale, but I want to give some coaching, especially to certain styles or brands or what have you that I think could help with a little bit of guidance, especially for those newbies out there. If you're new and you are new to the live sales, you can read all about the live sales here on the blog post that I put up on my website. You can also register for live sales on the website. You only have to register once, and if you've purchased from me, you don't need to register at all. It's just for people who've never purchased from me. Brenda says, I'm not new and I'm sure I need help. Well, okay, so today we have Vivica Fox, and I'm going to go over the styles and the colors, okay? And then we're going to go into the coaching. So no matter what, you can ask questions whenever about styles, you can do whatever. But I'm just going to go over what we're going to be talking about today. And you know, if you want to, you know, you can claim them right away. So yeah, you can do all of that. Hi, Melissa. How's it going? But just know that once we get through everything, I'm going to do some coaching. And the main coaching that I'm doing is we have the Vivica Fox wigs, and they do come with lace. Now, I will cut the lace for you for $5 prior to shipping, and I'll still do that. Hi, kitten. But what I'm going to do today is show you how to cut lace. I realized I haven't done that in a while because I used to review wigs that were more beauty supply and have lace attached. I used to review them quite often. So, you know, it was on my channel a lot, but I don't do that as much anymore. Come on. So I have a particular technique that I use to cut lace. So I'm going to share it with you today. And Kit has to be in the mix as per usual. So annoying. All right, let me move my tea because Kit's decided that she needs to be right here. Okie dokie. I'm also going to talk about some tools and products that I think are really good for these types of wigs and these heat safe fibers and things like that. Okay, Git. Okay, she's too much. So, the first style that we are going to talk about is the style called Candy. Oh, I'm like, where's my wig cap? Literally in front of my face. Okay, so I have Candy in 2 colors. I have her in the FS1B30. Tracy, right? She's just too much. FS1B30, I have Miss Candy, and I also have her in the color number 4. Oh, she needs to get out. Of course she wants out. And either one of those, they're normally $56, and either color is $35 today. Let me just let her out, or it's going to be a big thing. Go on. Go on. I've never had such a needy cat before. Like, she's very needy. Okay, so I have Candy in 2 colors, and either color is $35 today. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you. This one that I'm going to show you right now is the FS1B30. And you've got that transparent lace, hand-tied lace front. All the caps are pretty much the same. So this is that wide lace front edge. You've got the combs, and you also have the comfort mesh paneling. And then there's a bit of an extended nape and the hooky-doo type straps. Oh my gosh. There we go. Look how cute that is. Okay. So cute. Okay. So this is Candy in the FS1B30. And then I also have her in the color number 4, which I'm not going to try on. I'll just show it to you next to this one, since you know it's the same wig. And you can see the difference in color. So this is the number 4, and then this is the FS1B30. Okay. So you can see the difference in the color. So I have those. Again, both of those are $35 today. The next one I have is Tessa. And I have Tessa today in 3 colors. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay. And I have Tessa today in the color number 4, FS1B30, and then also FS4/27. Any of the colors, they're normally $42, are $30 today. So it's all the colors. Oh, I need to check stuff off, because when I don't check stuff off, Okay, so we have Tessa, we did Candy. Great. I love Tessa so much. This is the stock card for Tessa. The first one we're going to see is the FS4/27. So it's, you know, it's not any real difference from the FS4/30, other than the highlights can be a little bit lighter. But with the FS, that means it's sort of sombreed in. Okay, so this is Miss Tessa. This is the FS4/30. She does have the hand-tied lace front, okay, lace part. She's got the combs and all of the rest. So she does want to be she has bendable ear tabs as well. She does want to be a center part. I think this was actually one of the very first Vivica Fox wigs that I had. And one of the reasons I got it is because I felt like it really looked like my human, like my bio hair. This was what my hair looked like when it was long. Okay. And so obviously this has the, you know, lace on it, so it looks a little bit goofy. But this is all the hair to the front. Oh, and these are heat safe. All the Vivica Fox styles that are heat safe, which is most of them, are heat safe up to 392 specifically. It says from 356 to 392. They're very particular. Okay. So this is Miss Tessa in the color number FS427. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the color number 4. I'm not going to try it on. I'm just going to show it next to you. So this is the 427 and this is the 4. There isn't a huge difference, but this definitely does appear lighter. Okay. And then we also have the 1B30. Okay, so this is the 1B30. In the 1B30, it doesn't appear as dark as the one, the coloring on Candy. And also there, you can see the highlights are just sort of sprinkled in there. So to me, it doesn't actually appear as dark as the Candy version. What kind of texture would be on this one? It is slightly textured. I'd say it's maybe a light yaki texture because it is trying to mimic curly hair. It does feel like natural curly hair. The lace is dark. What do you suggest? Jolene, I'm going to address that once I'm done showing all of the styles. Okay? So we will answer your question. Okay, so those are, but they can be addressed. It can be addressed. Okay, so that's Miss Tessa. Again, any of the Tessas are $30 today. Okay, next up we have Olivia. Claim Tessa in the 427. Okay, thank you. Where's my claim cards? It's morning, so we're not going to do the horn, but okay, so this one is going to Miss Christina. Whoa, that was a lot. And I know it's early there, Christina, so like, yikes, that was a lot. But, you know, that's what you get when you come here. You get a lot. Okay, so Miss Tessa is going to, in the FS427, is going to Christina. Okay, so that means we have just the plain number 4, and we also have the FS1B/30. Hi, Gloria. You did not miss too much. Nope. If you're just joining us like Gloria, we're going to go through all the styles. You can claim anytime. And then I'm going to go through some coaching techniques for these particular types of wigs. Okie doke. Okay. Next we have, oh, Olivia. That's what I said. So I have Olivia in 2 colors. She's normally $54.99. And she's going to be $32 today. Christina, nothing like a new hair, huh? Right? She's going to be $32 today in either color. And I have 2 colors. So I have her in the color FS4/30. And then I also have her in the color P43033. So this is the more red of the colors. So it's the P43033 is what makes it more red. This is what she looks like. Okay. I wish they would have chose a different color for the stock card, but I'm not in charge. So, because it's so much prettier than it appears to be with this particular color. Not that I hate that color. I just think there's a little bit too much 613 on the bottom hanging down. I would cut it up, but that's for another day. I'm not in charge of picking the pictures. All right, let's go ahead and look at her in the FS430. And this is supposed to look more like you know, beach hair or, you know, sort of natural wavy hair that you just like let naturally dry. So there's a little bit of wave in there, a little bit of curl, and it's supposed to mimic that type of look. It's got this gorgeous hand-tied lace front and same cap construction as the other ones. This one feels pretty light. I would say that these cap sizes are pretty average. However, oh, hey girl, hey. However, because it has the hooky-doo straps and the way that the caps are, it can definitely be loosened or it can be let out. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. So this is all the hair to the front, so it's not a crazy density. I'm gonna have to stand up for you. So it's not a crazy density because that's all the hair to the front. Alrighty. This is gorgeous. So this is the FS4/30. And then we have in the P4/30/33, which is the more red. I will actually try this on because I feel like people would want to see that. FS4/30. Don't get them mixed up. Do not get them mixed up, kitten. She's like, I'm over you. She's already over me. She's back, by the way. So you can see that it's definitely red. So the P30, like if you just get a P4/30/27 or whatever, it's going to be more brown with like highlights. But if it says 33 in there, that's a red color. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, yeah. This is, to me, just the right amount of copper. If you are someone who's like, I want to play around with red, but I don't want to go too red. I don't want to do the 350. I don't want to get like a Cabernet color. I think this is a very approachable red because you do have those number 4 colors in there. So this is, you know, this is going to fulfill a lot of your wants and needs with regard to red. If you're someone that's not quite sure what shade of red you're interested in. It is way colder than I thought it would be. Okay, next up we have Napoli, and I have Napoli in 3 colors. Where's my pen? So Napoli's normally $59, and she is going to be $45 today in 2 of the colors, and then $34 today in 1 of the colors. So I will, the one that's 34 is the FS4/27, and then the other 2 are 45. I have the color TT4/2613. TT4/2613. I also have her in the color P2332. Now we normally see the color P2216 for Vivica Fox, so this is not that same color. It is different. The P2232, and then the P2332, and then we have the FS4/30. So the FS4/30 is the one that's $34. Let's start with this one, which is so pretty. This is the TT4/2613. This is the stock card for her. Again, these are all Swiss lace, heat safe up to 392 degrees. This color, I think, is literally stunning. You can see she's got the same cap construction. I tried to choose a lot of them that had similar cap construction. But look at how gorgeous that is. This is the TT4/2613. TT4/2613. This is definitely, this isn't overly textured. This is, this isn't overly textured. It's pretty silky. Not like silky bad, but just silky. So this is all the hair to the front. You could do a lot with this, but I'm just kind of showing you how this looks. Just throwing it on. Okay. This is so beautiful. Like, clipping that back like that, it's just like, wow, zers. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, this where they put the 613 at the bottom looks nice. It's not just like, okay. And you can see this gorgeous pony you could do with this. So this is the 613, I'm sorry, TT4/2613. And the next one is the P2332. This is why I prefer names for colors. So these two that I'm showing you are $45. These aren't colors that you can really, like, that are really sold online very often. That's why I like to get them, because they're not colors that most retailers carry. Because they're a little bit different, but I think they're pretty. So, you know, look at that. This is so... What was that color from Wig Pro? I think Monica, Summer Fever. It's not exactly the same, but it's giving me that Summer Fever vibe. Yeah. Do you prefer colors with numbers or colors with names? Or colors with both? Christine says names. Ooh, look how stunning that is. This is such a beautiful color. There's so much going on. And remember, once you comb through this, all these colors are going to mix together. So claim named. Gloria, which one would you like? Oh, you didn't mean to say claim. You just say you like names. Okay. And the last one that we have is... Everyone's like, just names. Just do the names. The last one that we have for Napoli is the FS4/27. Oh, FS4/27. So it is the same wig. This one I feel like is the base number 4, and you see these gorgeous, gorgeous highlights here. I feel like those are pretty apparent in this style, which I really enjoy. So that's the Napoli style. Again, she's normally $59, and the first two colors you saw were $45, and this last one, which is the FS4/27, is $34. Okay, so we did Candy. Candy! All right, next up we have, oh, we did Napoli. I have one Orlando. Whoa, that was almost a catastrophe. Okay, I have one Orlando left, and this one is in that same TT4/2613. TT4/2613. She's normally $61. This particular one is $45. And she's sort of the... Oh, we didn't do Brittany. I was going to say, she's sort of the shorter version of Brittany, but we didn't do Brittany. She's similar to Olivia as well, but she's shorter. And this is the stock card for her. Same cap construction. Okay, we don't need you. This is definitely a realistic density, and this is just really meant to sort of look, you know, sort of fresh out of the shower. So pretty. Remember, these are also heat safe, so if you wanted it to just be completely straight, or if you wanted to do more curl, actually, before I put heat on it, I would use this Aesthetica sea salt spray, especially because this is already sort of beach waved. You could really pump up the beach wave with the Aesthetica sea salt spray. You can purchase that on me website. Okay, so I just have this one Olivia. And then next, we just have 2 more styles today. Next, I have Brittany, which is essentially the longer version of this. And I actually have Brittany in 4 colors. So Brittany is normally $57, okay? And 2 of them are $42 and 2 of them are $39. So we'll start with the colors that are $42. The FS1, excuse me, the FS1B/33 is $42 today. The SS1B/99J, so the more reds of the, well, no, I shouldn't say that because there's another red. So the STT1B/99J and the FS1B33, those are both 42. And then the P433GO, which means gold, and the GMCBRD, which is sort of like a burgundy, those are 39. I'll say the prices and colors again as I go through them. All right, we'll start with the $39 ones because this was the one that was on top. So this is, oh, you know what, Brittany, this isn't the longer Brittany. So Orlando is a shorter version of Olivia. Okay, so Olivia and Orlando are sister styles. And then I think it's Napoli and Brittany, excuse me, that are sister styles. So the first one that we are going to see is, this is Miss Brittany. This is the color P433GO, which, if you're familiar with the Wig Pro color, I think it was called Wildfire or something, this is what this is giving. This is stunning. This particular one is $39. Same cap construction. There's only one that, Manon and Tessa are the only ones that have a different cap construction. All the rest are the same. Okay, so this one is so beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. Hi, Suzanne. So this is the P4/33GO, which is the red gold. This is beautiful, very unique color. And this style is called Brittany. And this specific one is $39. Okay, also $39 is the GMCBR/D. Why? I don't know. GMCBR/D. It's a burgundy. Okay. It's a burgundy. This is an ombre burgundy. So look at all of that. Look how stunning, stunning, stunning that is. Hoshka bumshki. Okay. Wowzers. That is gorgeous. Look at that. And it's got these darker pieces at the end. If you were to do like an updo, Oshka Bumshki. Beautiful. So this is the GMCBR/D. And she's $39. And then the next 2 Brittany's are, I see it. I see a hair right here. I see it. I hate that. The next ones are $42, and it's FS1B/33, and then the STT1B99J. We haven't seen a 99J in a minute, so we're going to start with that one. So pretty. So this is the 1B 99J. So it's got a lot of the 99J with the darker root. Watcha. Oh, this is beautiful too. So pretty. And then the last one is the FS1B/33, which theoretically should have some red in it, but we'll see. Yeah, the highlights in this one are red. So you have the one FS1B. This highlighting, if you can see, is more of a copper. It's a copper red as opposed to, you know, like a brown or a blonde. Ooh, I like that. I really, really like that. I think it just definitely does something a little bit different. If you're someone who wears darker colored wigs and you want to mix it up a little bit, but you don't want to get crazy, this would be perfect because you don't usually see the highlight as a number 33. It's usually a number 30 or a 27. It's not usually this like copper brown. This is, it kind of reminds me of the Renee Paris Mocha Brown a little bit. A little bit. Okay, so this one's $39. A little bit. Okay, and then the last style that we're going to see today is called Manna. And I have Miss Manna in 4 colors. They're all $30 each. We have FS4/30, P4/2730, P2616, and then just a 99J. So let's start with one. Oh, I don't think any of these were opened yet. I'm starting with the FS4/30. Oh, goodness gracious. All the packaging. All the packaging. And is this one? I thought this was a human hair blend, but it's not. That's another one that I have. It definitely feels like that. Okay, so this is Miss Manna. Let me show you her stock card. Same as the rest, heat safe up to, you know, 360 degrees and, or I'm sorry, 392 degrees. She has the Swiss lace, baby hairs, all of that. Okay, so this is her cap construction. So it's similar to that of, it's the same as Tessa. Okay, it's meant to be a center part, hand-tied lace front. This is gorgeous. This is a little bit of a silkier feel, so it's not like a overly textured. Could you shift her to this? Could you shift her with that center part? She does have bendable ear tabs. However, the ear tabs on me, and I have a pretty small head, the ear tabs on me end kind of more right here. So there is room on me to shift it for sure. So yes, there is room for me to shift this wig. Okay. So this is the FS4/30. I'm sorry, is that right? Yeah, FS4/30. Freaking myself out here. And I will show you the other colors. This one is so pretty. Okay, Suzanne. Bye. So this silica pack. So this is the lighter brown. Very pretty. Then we have, next up we have 99J. Again, all of these are $30. This is the 99J. That's really, really pretty. This would be stunning in this color. And then last but not least, we have the P22 613. P22 613. Hi, Karen. You don't even need to be over here, so I don't know why you're trying to come on through. Get in here if you want. Come on. Get on here then. Come on. Get on this. Oh, this cat. So this is the P2216. P2216. So pretty. Wowzers. Wowzers. Okay, so those are the styles that we have for today. And I'm going to get into a little bit of coaching. Again, if you want to see another style, if you want to see something for a second time and you know for sure that you want to see it, then please ask me now. Not that you can't ask me, but if you ask me now while I'm getting everything else together, that would be good. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to talk about, and we're going to have on sale some of the products that I think are really good for this type of wig and styling this type of wig, and some of the tools. Okay. The very first tool that I'm going to talk about is this. This is the Cool Flow by Tressalore. Now, there is a sale, a bundle sale going on. It ends today. Okay, it ends today. What's a conspiracy? So in that bundle, you get, and when I say it ends today, it's not even just like it ends today for me. It ends today with Tressalore. So if you wanted this, this would be the time to get it. Okay, this would be the time to get it. So for the, you get a mega bundle deal. So essentially you get 3 products for less than the price of one. So you would get this Cool Flow dual styler. So it's a straightener styler. It also has a fan on here, which I'll turn on and show you, that can cool things down. Okay, so you get this, you get a full size of the dual leave-in conditioner, which is a must. And then you also get, which, do I have it right in front of me? You get a travel, oh, see, it turned on. Oh, here it is. You also get the travel wig wax. This is like $165 value. It is $99 for all 3 of these products. So essentially you're buying this at a discount and getting these 2 for free, which are must-haves anyway. But this sale ends today. So this is something, if you want to scoop it up, I would do so ASAP. Okay. The other product that I have that is very good if you're going to be putting heat on your pieces is this Renee Paris Revive Spray, okay? And this is the full size. This is 8 fluid ounces. It's normally $26. It is $20 today. I have 6 of these in stock. These are great to put on your pieces prior to putting heat on them. And the last product that we're going to talk about, which I think is really important for these types of wigs, is the Trestlor Dry Shampoo. People don't talk about this enough. Maybe I don't talk about it enough, but I'm definitely going to talk about it and show why this is important. This is very important. Claim Revive Spray. Thank you, Christina. Christina. Okay, so we have 5 left of the spray. Okay. And it lasts a long time. So the importance of the dry shampoo is this. If you have a silkier wig that doesn't have texture, this will give that silky wig texture so that it doesn't tangle as much. Like, it'll tangle. It's not going to tangle as much, especially if it's long and straight and there's not a lot of like grip. The dry shampoo is going to give it a little bit of that grip. And sometimes I actually mix this dry shampoo with the wig wax, and it really does sort of like what I say, gruff it up. Especially if I'm going to style the wig, I would spray the dry shampoo, wig wax, let it dry, and then style it, because it's just going to give that little, you know, grip. Like you just would do with your bio hair, you know, you'd put all kind of product in it. My tea is cold. But this is very underrated. It's also good for if you want to freshen up your wigs. So if you're going to be out in the heat, or if you live in a warm climate, this is a great option in case your, you know, wig is smelling a little funky, or if you have been out and it, you know, things are just damp, you can use this and just sort of work with that. So I have 5 of these in stock. It's normally $24 and it's $20 today, and I have 5 of these. So those are sort of the products that we are going to want to use. And then the hot tool, but there's a couple other things that you're going to want. And one of them, especially with these sort of ones that can part any which way, is a rat tail comb. I do have these Pinky Peach rat tail combs. They are $2 today. So, you know, this is a great tool for, you know, changing parts and things like that, and you're not going to worry about messing up your lace or anything. They're normally $3, but they're $2 today, and I have a couple of these. And I also have, thank you, Christina, rat tail comb. I also have the Rose Detangling Comb, which is normally, I think, like $9.99. Today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are going to be $6 today. $6 for this. And I had, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 of those. And this is a great thing that you're going to need for these types of wigs. Okay, so that's the tools part. Oh, one more tool. We do have also today, let's see. Let me check. Okay, so we do have the styling clips, which is something that I think is very important, especially when you're going to be putting heat on a wig. And they're $3 and you get a set of 2. And so I have, and they're so cute. Look at these. I have my own right here. Okay, these are the creaseless styling clips, so it's not going to put like a dent in your wig. So I have $3 each. Hi, Yolanda. I have the black, I have the silver, and I have the rose gold. So we have black, we have silver, and we have rose gold. And of course it has to have some bling on there because, you know, it's us. We like bling. Okay, so those are the things that we're going to need. Is this... Okay, so this is hot. All right, so is there anybody that's going to claim before we get started on the coaching? Not that you can't. So I'm going to pick a wig and I'm going to work with it. Okay, so there's two different Yolanda. Claim Ratel Clone. Thank you, Yolanda. Oh, hi, Kristen. Kristen says, claim the gold clips, revive spray, and the rose comb. Kristen, thank you. Revive spray, Kristen. You just snuck up on here. Okay, and Kristen. So you said the gold clips, the rose comb, and the revive spray. Okay, I think I got it all. I think I got it. I always have a late night. Okay. So, again, if you want to see something a second time, you can. I'm going to show you some techniques on the style Tessa, and I'm going to do that on the one that's just the color number 4. So this is, yeah, the rose gold. I just said gold, but it's rose gold. Thank you. So one of the big things that, you know, can shy people away from getting a wig like this is the fact that it does have the lace. And as Jolynn asked, this one does appear to have darker lace. In general, with a style like this, I don't feel like the lace is a problem once you cut it, okay? Now, you can cut lace a million different ways, but I have found, and I'm going to do this technique, I have found that the best way to cut the lace is to turn it inside out, and you can see as the light flows through, you can see that the knotting line. Do you see that knotting line there? Yeah, you can see the knotting line. So what I like to do is I actually come from the inside, not the outside. So some people come from the outside. I'm coming from the inside. So for me, this is facing on the inside. I'm going to get real close so you can see. You can see right here that there is a line of knotting. If you hold it up to the light, yeah, there. Do you see those knots right there? So I'm going to hold this up to the light as I cut it, and I'm going to follow along this knotting. I'm going to pull back this baby hair so that I don't cut the baby hairs off. And I'm just going to follow along this knotting right along there, okay? You can also customize it to your head. And I've been known to cut lace on camera, like on me, which is fine. But we're not going to do that today. So I'm going to start right here by the ear tab. And I start from one end and go to the other. Some people cut from the center and go out, but I feel like that sometimes gives like an issue with the, like it gives like a divot. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to follow along the knots here. And the best scissors I found, these are those, they're not cuticle scissors, so they're not rounded. They are the ones that, I think they're made for like a mustache or beard trimmer scissors. So I'm literally going section by section, pulling back with my one hand all of the baby hairs, making the cut, and just going section by section. Once you get used to this, can you scrank right on here and just do whatever? Sure. But you can mess it up even if you're seasoned. So I'm just going section by section by section. Because, you know, once you screw up the lace, it's screwed up. So just take your time with it. You only have to do it one time. I think what you're asking me is is this only for heat friendly? It does go down and it does have the cool setting, but if you're going to use it on regular synthetics, I would use the Renee Paris tool. Okay. All right, so I'm cutting this section by section by section. And again, I'm looking at it from the inside out. I found that's really the best way to be able to see those knots, not cut the baby hairs off, instead of coming from the other direction. And then once I get this lace off, I'll show you some other techniques. And for me, I like to get it cut as close to the knots as possible without cutting the knots. Because that's where you're getting all the good baby hairs and things like that. So let's go ahead and put this on. I don't know why my computer's wanting to close on me. Okay, I'm watching the replay and that's showing up pretty good. I wasn't sure if you could see it. Okay, so even though that was sort of a brown colored lace, Jolene, this is kind of addressing your question. So even though it's a brown colored lace, and you see I'm not this color, I'm lighter than this, for the most part, if you cut all the way to the knots, you're not going to see a ton of that color. And the blonde ones don't have this color lace on them. So there might be a little bit of lace that you can see, and I'll show you what I do for that. But the first thing that I'm going to do is get this all situated. And if I needed to, I would customize the edge to my hairline. But this one, it's not really needed for that. So what I would do first is, this really doesn't need a lot. I would say I would put heat on this a little bit. I always try to, like, for my heat safe wigs, make it so it's like shaped to my head, if that makes sense. So then it looks a little better. So what I do with that is take this, I don't open it, okay? And I'm going to take it on the rounded side, not this flat side. I'm going to take it on the rounded side. And I'm just going to run just a little bit of heat just around the part so that it's kind of melting down into like my head shape. And in my opinion, it's my opinion, I feel like it looks a little bit more natural if you are, you know, if it's sort of melted to your, like, melted, but you know what I'm saying, if it's conformed to your head shape. Okay. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, for this style, which doesn't really take that much, is for me to, I like to just loosen some of the hair from the cap. And then what I like to do is I'm going to put the powder in. So I'm going to use the Tia Maria Wigs blending kit, which you can get on my website. It's $15 and you get 3 tools, perfect for what I'm about to do. Oh, I was looking for this. I was like, I knew I had an extra brush and I didn't know where it went. I was looking for you. All right, so this is the blending kit. This is just mine, so it's dirty. I use my own blending kit all the time. And you get these 3 brushes. This brush for me is very good for like rooting, or if you have a lot of powder to put on. This is like a detailed along the hairline. And then this one here is, you can see the powder. Cutting lace inside makes sense. Thanks. You're welcome, Tracy. And this is what I use for the part. I started cutting them on the inside because I realized I was cutting off a lot of baby hairs if I was cutting it from the outside. Okay, so I'm going to use this particular brush, which looks like a little toothbrush. Let me get some powder. I prefer powder foundation. Now you can use whatever powder you want. Some people actually use liquid concealer. I don't prefer that because I do feel like it kind of gunks up the lace and then you have to wash it more often. But I like powder foundation because it's meant to stick a little bit more than just loose powder. And just my preference, I use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. And you can see I use it like to the pan. So we're going to get some powder on this brush. Hi, Anastasia. And we're going to do like this. And we're going to scooch it right in there. All the way through that part. So already it's looking like this is coming out of my head. Okay. But if you want to blend right along the hairline, if you feel like you can see the knot, this goes for any wig. If you see like you can see the knots or the lace isn't matching, I would then take this powder with the detailed brush in that kit. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Boo-boo. And I'm putting that in the chat. Okay, so I take that flat brush on the kit, and what I do is I tap this in right in the knots, but I actually like to get it so it kind of goes back into the hair so that it's going to look like your scalp all the way back, not just right on the edge. So I actually tap it so it's back into the hair and then go like that. So I feel like it masks it a little bit more if you get it, you know, going right across these knots, right into the hairline. And as you can see now, you can't really see it. I mean, and I'm not overly dark. I'm certainly not that color of the brown lace, but overall it's, you know, no big deal. Now you can also take your rat tail comb. I got this one, but you can take your rat tail comb, and sometimes I like to pull out these baby hairs just a little bit, because if this was your bio hair, especially if you're a curly haired girl, you know, you have these like random hairs along the hairline that are just a little bit sticking out. You know, I like my wigs sometimes to look pretty perfect, but when it comes to this, and especially how real this can look, you know, your bio hair really isn't like perfect all the time. So do you see I'm just pulling out, I'm not even pulling out a lot of them. I'm just going to pull out just a couple, and look at that. It's already looking like it would if it was your bio hair, because you just have these like, you know, broken hairs along the hairline, just a little bit. So you don't need to get crazy with it. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. And that's what I would do for this particular style. Okay. Any questions about this particular style? Anything you want to see a second time? So the next one I'm going to show you is how to work with the other kind of cap where it was sort of that like deep lace front edge. Cha 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 cha. Do you come with a wig I purchase? Right? I hopefully someday soon I will. Hopefully someday I'll be mobile or traveling or something. So let's go with do I want to do Orlando or do I want to do Nepali? Let's do Nepali. All right, I'm going to do any of the wigs you showed have bangs. They do. They're just pushed back. So I'm going to show that on this one. Napoli has bangs, Brittany has bangs, and Candy has bangs. So Napoli, Brittany, and Candy have bangs. So I'm using Napoli in the color TT4/2613. I love Trestec wig wax for my wigs, bio hair, and to set my brows by spraying a little in the cap and use a little makeup brush to apply. Oh, that's interesting. I use this, I love this 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, but I'll try that. Okay, so this cap is a little bit different, and this texture hair is a little bit different. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll this from the inside, hold it up to the light so that I can see these knots from the inside. You see how easy it is, especially held up to the light, how easy it is to see that. So I'm going to cut the lace really quick. And then I'm going to demonstrate using that dry shampoo and also different ways that you can style this particular wig, because it does just have that wide lace front edge, which is similar to the cap construction that Aesthetica has, which is on Ocean. It's on Ocean, Mackenzie, and I think maybe Jet. It's on a few, but those are the ones that come off the top of my head. Okay. Kristen says, I like just a little bit of baby hairs just like you did. It just looks more natural that way, I think. Thanks for the demo, visual learner here. No problem, no problem. So this lace you can see is a lighter color. So this shouldn't really even be an issue at all. Okay, so I've cut the lace from the inside out. Get rid of it. All right, so this particular wig, there's a lot you can do with it because it doesn't have an actual like set part. It just has sort of that full lace front edge. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna use my rose detangling comb. I use this too. This is actually my personal one. Okay, and I'm gonna comb through, and you can see how the colors are just really like blending in. And like I said, there is not a ton of texture to this wig. So I am going to go through with the dry shampoo. It shouldn't tangle too much, but it'll just give me a peace of mind about it. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and put powder all along those knots just to hide the knots. Unless someone's really up close to you, like they really don't see it. But, you know, as wig wearers, we know that we do see it. So I'm just going to tap that right in there. Like I said, I get it back into the style. So sometimes it'll look like, see, it looks like it goes back a little bit. That's fine, because that's how a natural hairline would be. If I was going to customize this lace for my, say I wanted to customize it on my head, I would just cut the lace off, and then now say I wanted to customize it, I would do it on myself after the fact. All right. So we're powdered. Now I'm going to go in with the dry shampoo. And I'm going to concentrate it a lot on the bottom, because you tend to get, you know, more tangling towards the bottom anyway. So I'm a migraine sufferer, so excuse me. I'm a migraine sufferer, so smells can be a problem for me. And these Trek Tech products, I don't feel like smell in a way that bothers me at all. And I'm sensitive, like so sensitive. I think I'm annoyingly sensitive, especially to the people that are here, especially like Avery's girlfriend lives with me, and I'm like, yeah, that body wash that you're using, you can't use that anymore. So as you can see, this does have bangs if you wanted it to have bangs. So you take your rat tail comb, okay, and you can go ahead and pull the bangs out. So say you wanted this to go, let's say we wanted this to be sort of center, curtain bangy type of situation. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Okay. You could do that, and then I would go in, if I was going to sit this right here in the middle, and that's how I was going to wear it, I would go in with my little powder brush, and I would just put a little bit of powder on the actual hand-tied lace, just, you know, just to mesh it a little bit. Hi, Pam. Okay. But because this is that wide lace front edge, you don't have to have it in the middle or anything, okay? You can actually have these bangs down if you wanted to. If I was going to wear it like this, I would take, and I'm not going to do this because I don't want to shift the wig that much, because someone might want this wig. But say I wanted to wear this, so the bangs, where's my round brush? So I wanted to wear it so the bangs were kind of like this and scooped across the face. I would actually take a tiny bit of heat from this, and I would just run this right across here just to set these a little bit so that they didn't move, if that's how I wanted to wear them. Often I like to wear these type of caps in what's called the flip over method. This is actually a good method, even if you have a wig that doesn't have like the greatest lace part, or it's a small lace part, flipping it over where the part would be is a beautiful way to wear it, and nobody can really, do you see what I'm saying? Nobody can really tell that there's no part there. I actually did a video on realistic hairlines and parts, and I compared wigs to like real life pictures. I'll put that one in. If you haven't watched it, please watch it, because it's very surprising how much we think that there is just like this visible part all the time and it's always perfect. On bio hair, it's really not that visible. A lot of times you do see like this, okay? But I will put that video in the chat because it's a very enlightening video to see a wig and a bio hair like literally right next to each other. So this one, oh yeah, this one you can do so much with. You can do so much. This wig right here is, this one is $45. And there's 3 colors available. Like, it's just so beautiful. This would be a perfect wig to do like an updo or even a quick like pony. Look at that. Just a quick like pony. So pretty. So definitely that is something that I would do with this particular wig. Let me search. I've searched it several times because it comes right up. Okay, so here is this video. I really think that it's a good video to look at, especially, you don't have to even be new, but especially if you are maybe feeling a bit sensitive about how your wig looks and all that kind of stuff. This is a great video to check out. And I'm going to put that right in the chat for you. Because when you see the evidence right next to each other, you're like, oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, so you can do that. So this can come down with bangs if you wanted to. This is probably how I would wear it. And I like that it comes like out, so I can wear the bangs down without it like completely being like, you know, how I feel about bangs. But this is just giving so much like volume, but it's actually not a ton of hair. This is all the hair to the front. Okay. And again, you can wear this sort of any way that you want to wear it. Quite versatile. So all the caps that are made like this, and then you can easily also wear it so you can clip this back. You know how I like a clip back. And then if I were to clip this back, I would then take my rat tail comb and I would pull out a little bit around the hairline. Sometimes, here's a tip. Sometimes I don't actually pull the hair all the way out. I just pull it sort of like it so it comes down a little bit. And I pull some of them out. You know? So just think about the hairline in the sense that it doesn't have to look perfect. And if it doesn't look perfect, it probably is going to look more natural, actually. Okay? All right. So is there anything that anybody wants to see a second time? Is there any claims that you would like to make? If you're watching the replay, you can message me to claim. Can you show the P2216 again? Yes, Jolyn. That was on the Manon. You mean Manon? Jolyn? The only one that I had in P2216 was the style Manon. Is that the one you want to see? Gloria, the one that I was wearing is Napoli in TT4/2613. Okay, Jolyn. TT4/2613. That is Napoli. It's $45. That's the one that I was wearing. And Christina, can that be pulled back and done in a center part? Christina, these caps, yes, they can. They can be done in a center part. Manon, where'd you go? Manon, Manon. Where'd you go, Manon? Okay. This is another one, Jolyn, because it doesn't have a ton of texture on it. This is one that I would spray with the sea salt spray, or not sea salt spray, I'm sorry, with the dry shampoo. Okay. And it's going to decrease any tangling that you're going to get. I mean, long straight style. I've done a video on realistic ideas. No, I mean, Tessa, can it be pulled back in the front with its center part? You could, but it's still going to have the part. I've done it, but it's easier if you... I'll show it on this one, okay? So this is Manon in the color P2216, and she is $30. Oh, the hooky do strap, hooky do. Okay. Oh my gosh, this one is so beautiful. So this is all the hair to the front, and Miss Christina, I will answer your question in just a second. But Miss Jolyn, if you were going to get this one, I would take the dry shampoo. And also the dry shampoo will help with like any static or anything. I would just take, because oh my gosh, this feels so great. And if it doesn't bother you, then you're all good. But I would take some dry shampoo just at the bottoms. Just to help out any tangling. It feels amazing. It's so soft. I wouldn't even say it's silky per se. It just feels soft. Okay, and then for Miss Christina, if you wanted to pull it back, you'd really want to do more like this kind of pulling it back as opposed to straight back, which is still very cute. And then you'd have the baby hairs. So that's how I would pull this one back. So you can do it. It just is different. Jolyn, claim Manon Plus dry shampoo. Got it, girl. Got it. This one's claimed and it's going to Jolyn's house. Wow, I just made up a song. You inspired a song, Jolyn. All right, let me get your little claim card. Claim card. And you want the dry shampoo as well. Jolene. Okay, so this one is claimed. And we're going to... I have too many pens out. So this one's going to Jolene. So that one's gone. And she also wants the dry shampoo. Right here. Okay. Christina. Oh, that's pretty. Thank you for that tip. Yeah, so you don't, you know, sometimes you got to think out of the box. You don't necessarily need it to go straight back like that. My hair is crazed. Okay, is there anything else that you would like to see again? Any last minute claims? Any questions that you have? Do you like these types of videos where we do a live sale, but I also do some coaching and some tips, especially on some wigs that might, you might not naturally kind of know what to do with? I have a few more of these planned, so if you like this, I'll keep doing them, and they will be on Wednesdays, just because it's a little bit slow to do. Yeah, use the dry shampoo, and you know what, Kristen? Sometimes if I feel like the wig is really silky, I actually use the wig wax and the dry shampoo, and it just gruffs it up so much. Kristen, good tip. Okay, Christina, what about the tips for the back of your wig, on your wig riding up? I actually have a video on that, Christina. So watch that, and I can talk about that on another day. But I do have a full video on that, and I'll put that in the chat for you. Yeah, I'll put that in the chat because this is it's a good video. If you're new or you haven't been around in a while, I have like 1,400 videos on my channel. So if there's a topic that you're looking for and you're not sure if I've done a video on it, if you go into YouTube and you search Tia Maria and say the topic is wig riding up, Tia Maria wig riding up, it will come up then. Okay, so Miss Karen says, just got home from running errands, watched a bit of the car. Okay, great. I'm so glad you like this, Karen. Danielle, can we see any reds and 99J? Yes, you can. Oh, thank you, Anastasia. Perfect. Okay. Love your video. Check this one out also. Did you show any cap dues? Hi, Sabrina. I didn't, but if you message me, I do have some available in stock, like here, ready to ship. So just email me and I can let you know which ones. Okay, so we want to see the reds. This one is the Napoli. All right, so we're going through any of the ones that are like sort of red or 99J. Okay, so we did have Manon in the color 99J. So Manon is $30. So this one is in the color 99J. So this one is in the color 99J. And this is Manon. Oh, I have an obsession with owls. I have like owl tattoos. I'm like obsessed. It was a thing between me and my grandma. Okay, so this one's $30. And this one is the lace front with the center part. So this has the center part. I have a bunch of owl tattoos on my back. Maybe when I lose some weight on this keto diet, I will show you some of my other tattoos. But not right now. The other reds that we have, let's put these ones over here. We also have Brittany. So we have Brittany in 2 red colors. This one is in the GMC BRD, and this one is $39. Brittany, $39. This one's beautiful. So this is the cap construction, like the Napoli wig, where it's that wide lace front. Similar to some of the Aesthetica wigs. So this is Miss Brittany in the GMC BRD. So it's sort of the ombre red. Okay, and this one's $39. Which other red do we have? We also have Brittany. Is this Brittany? Yeah. We also have Brittany in the color STT1B/99J. This one's $42. And I'll hold these up next to each other because I think that some people might want to know what the difference is. Okay, so this is the same wig. You can see it's got the darker root, okay? And then it's got that 99J. This is the one that's more of the ombre, so it doesn't have a dark root, okay? So the rooting doesn't have the dark root. It's more red, and then it has 99J towards the bottom, okay? So that's the difference between the two. So if you wanted just like a rooted 99J, you'd go with this one. If you don't mind that it's, I don't always feel like you need roots. Like if you were to have your hair dyed this color, like they wouldn't leave the root. So to me, I think this is really stunning, and this is more of the ombre. So it's either one. This is the STT1B 99J right here, and then this is the GMCD, all the letters, okay? The ombre. Both the same style, called Brittany. This one is $42 with the roots, and the one without the roots is $39. And then I think there's only one more that's a reddish color. Do you believe in life after love? I don't know why that song is like completely, it's been in my head for weeks actually. I can still do. Okay, so claim the rooted one. Okay, Danielle, thank you. Remember, if you were interested in that mega bundle deal with this tool, a full can of the dual conditioner spray from Tressalor, and also the mini wig wax for $99, which is normally $165. If you were interested in that, today is the last day. Tressalor is ending that sale today. So today is the last sale for that deal. It's a crazy deal. This one's going to Miss Danielle. Let me get you a claim card, Danielle. Claim card, Danielle. Okay. All right, that one is for Miss Danielle. And I'm going to mark it on my paper that it's gone. I'd like to see any other reds. I think I only have one more red. Let me check. Yep, I just have one more red. It's a style called Olivia, and it is the color P43033. Makeup deal? No. It's mega bundle deal. It's with this, the Cool Flow dual styler. You got the dual styler, you got the mini wig wax, and you got the dual leave-in conditioner. You get all these for $99. And this is made for synthetics, but you can use this on human hair, by the way. Okay, so Miss Olivia, Danielle, Miss Olivia, this one is $32, and it's in the color P43033. And this is going to be more on the coppery red side. And it has the same cap construction as the other ones. And it's supposed to be sort of that like wet look. And it's more of a brown meets copper. Sabrina, just so I know, you want the mega bundle deal? Why is that not typing? That's what you want, right? I'll write it down. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. All right, so this is Miss... Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was like, I don't want to be claiming stuff and have the wrong thing. And Miss Sabrina, I have that in stock here. So, that can go out right away. So this is the last one that's sort of a red, which is going to be that coppery red. You want this one instead of the other one? Okay. Let me switch your claim card. Okay, so we're not going to take Brittany. We're going to take Olivia. Olivia in this color is gone. Where are you, Olivia? Olivia! So this one's available and the Olivia is gone. All right. Any last minute claims? Okay, so this is the last day of January. I hope you guys have had a pretty good 2024 to start. You know, it's a slow start, but I personally feel like it's going to be a little bit better than 2023. Not that 2023 was necessarily bad for me personally, but I just think 2024 is going to be a little better for us. Let's just collectively put that out there that it's going to be better for us. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and message me if there's anything that you would like. Okie dokie. And if you haven't, it did flow by. I have so much planned for February for our live sale. Some really awesome stuff. So look out for your newsletter because I will be putting those up. And if you're in the private Facebook group, and if you're not, you need to be, you know that I always pin the sales in there. But there's some fun stuff that's going to be going on in February. It is a leap year, so that's fun. Thank you for your great sale and coaching. It helped a lot. Thank you, Christina, for being here. Wish me luck. I'm on day 3 of keto. I haven't freaked out yet, so we shall see. I love having you guys. I like doing these, so I'll continue to do these live sale coaching on at least one Wednesday a month. And yeah, look out for your invoices, and please look out for the newsletter with what's going on in February. And if you're not signed up for the newsletter, you can sign up right on the homepage of my website, tmwigs.com. Okay, have a great Wednesday. Have a great Wednesday. Bye, everybody. Thank you.